Hello, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Today I'm working in my large Dylusions journal on a single page. This page has already got some gesso on the background and I'm just using some gel matte medium and sticking some collage tissue paper down. This is from Dina Wakley and it's in the text pack. I can't remember whether it was just called the text pack, but it's collage paper that's got lots of different text on it and it's lovely for starting a background off. And then I'm just doing some scribble journaling onto the background. Just kind of brain dumping really what was on my mind. And then this will help to form part of the background too. So then I'm using some paint, and you see it was a bit of a disaster there. My brush was quite wet and I'd used a pen that wasn't waterproof. But I decided I wasn't bothered. I quite like the black running into the I think it's eggplant. So eggplant and cheddar I've used so far. And you can see again the colour from the black writing is running. If you didn't want it to run, obviously you would need to use a waterproof pen to write with. Then once it was dry, I then went in and used a bit of gesso over the top, which also went a bit grey. So I used the eggplant again and went over the top and added some stenciling using one of Dina Wakley's heart stencils. And then this is the Done Is Better stencil, and I'm just using some cheddar and just adding a bit more text in. And I'm drawing a face on this collage tissue paper. You've seen me do this a lot. I always map it out first where the features are going to go, just to try and get it roughly where it's meant to be. And then using the License to Quill pen by Jane Davenport, I'm just adding in the features. This pen is waterproof and won't bleed if it gets wet, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much for drawing faces, which I'm then going to obviously stick down using gel medium. So then I'm just using some of the ink from the pen watered down to add some shadow and shading to the face and hair. And then I stuck her in using some gel matte medium. This is the sort of page that you will have seen me do quite a lot. I do love using faces, and this is one of my goals of last year was to practice drawing faces and try and draw a face every day. And whilst I might still not be perfect, and sometimes they don't quite look right, I think you can see that the practice does help, and you will benefit from giving yourself that time to practice. I'm not saying that I think I've made it or I've got it sorted. I'm still practicing. So next I'm just using a white Posca pen just to add some highlights into the eyes, nose and mouth. And then I'm just picking out some of the stenciling using a black pen. It's just an ordinary, like a black pilot pen. And then my text. And this is from a song that had a bit of an earworm all day. It's by a group called Biffy Clyro, and this was a lyric from one of their songs. And then my usual dots on the page. These I'm doing using a white pen. They do have the effect of just brightening it a little bit. So thank you for watching. Here's the finished page. I hope you've enjoyed the video.